Hello, my name is Ashley Cowan, and I'm a certified athletic trainer for the Glendale Raptors Rugby Football Club based in Glendale, Colorado. A large part of my job is the prevention of athletic injury and illness. So I like to do this by ensuring that all of my athletes are properly hydrated. One of the most common questions I receive is, what are electrolytes and why do I need them? So I'm going to answer this for you here today. According to Clark, in a 2010 publication, electrolytes are the electrically charged particles that help the body function. There are several electrolytes in the body, and they all have a specific role. Some electrolytes are responsible for maintaining the balance of fluids between the intracellular and the extracellular environments. Clark states that this balance is important for things like hydration, nerve impulse, muscle function, and pH levels. The main electrolytes we're going to discuss in this video are sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. Clark states that the calcium and magnesium are the primary electrolytes responsible for contraction and relaxation of muscles. Also, that sodium and potassium levels are the things that maintain proper water balance inside and outside of cells. An article by McLafferty et al., published in 2014, describes that sodium and potassium are positively charged cations. Sodium is most abundant outside of cells, while potassium is its counterpart inside the cells. The sodium and potassium levels serve as a chemical gradient that help control the flow of electrolytes across the cell membrane going into and out of the cell. They also play a very important part in nerve conduction. According to Cooper in a textbook published in 2000, the calcium and magnesium within a muscle cell are what cause the contraction and relaxation. Cooper explains how the calcium attaches on to the contractile filament within the muscle cell. This bond then stimulates the filament to contract. Conversely, the magnesium signals the cell to reabsorb all the remaining available calcium. With no more available calcium to stimulate the contraction, the contractile filaments are able to relax. Therefore, magnesium functions to offset the calcium and cause muscle relaxation. This balance of calcium and magnesium are vital for optimal muscle function. For a quick recap, the sodium and potassium control the flow of electrolytes in and out of the cells. Once in the cells, the calcium causes muscle contraction, and the magnesium causes muscle relaxation. Now, electrolytes have multiple roles in the body's function, but it's important to remember that they function in a balanced system. Electrolytes balance hydration and muscle function. In this way, hydration should be always addressed when talking about electrolytes. The review by McLafferty and colleagues explains that the body's fluid can be separated into two primary zones of water content: the intracellular fluid inside the cell and the extracellular fluid outside the cell. About 80% of all of that fluid lies within the intracellular matrix. The remaining 20% is outside the cell, within either the interstitial fluid or is as plasma in the circulating blood. A nutritional review by Knifrick and Chevrant suggests that fluid replacement needs for shorter duration activities in a cooler environment are actually relatively low. Due to the fact that the average American consumes plenty of electrolytes in the diet to sustain these shorter duration activities, electrolyte replacement may not be necessary. However, the longer duration activities in hotter environments require increased fluid and absolutely increased electrolyte replacement. Therefore, the fluid and electrolyte needs will be greater for endurance athletes such as marathon runners and triathletes. The added electrolytes help the body retain fluid, and it boosts exercise performance. Many people think that the electrolyte beverages are only used to replace the stashes of electrolytes in the body. However, the electrolytes function as a mechanism to draw more water into the body. When electrolyte drink is consumed, the electrolytes are absorbed into the bloodstream. That increased concentration of electrolytes in the bloodstream keeps the kidneys from excreting fluid via the urine. This maintains proper blood concentration and balance. Overall, electrolytes may not be needed as a supplementation for your workout. Water is most often the best way to maintain your physical performance during activity. However, added electrolytes can improve the body's retention of water, and therefore may be beneficial, especially for activity lasting longer than 2 hours. Please consult a registered dietitian or a doctor when determining your individual needs. These professionals can help you calculate the amount of water and electrolytes that are needed for a person of your individual size and activity level. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and I hope you found it instructional. And remember, stay hydrated.